Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get the preseason started. And off we go here from Mile High. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They're led out by the third quarterback taken in the 2025 draft. Out of Louisville, it's Tyler Shough.
Starting all the way back in the spring, Mike, there has been months of preparation building up for this very game. And for a lot of the guys on the sideline that have been around for a long time, these preseason games might not feel all that important. But I promise you, for that young guy who's putting an NFL helmet on for the very first time, running out of that tunnel, these games go a long way, not only to making this current roster, but trying to make a career out of playing in the NFL.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10. Operating out of the gun, this is Shough. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds, well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for 4th down. To return, it's Mims. He's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here comes the Denver offense, set to take over for the first time. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
There's so much conversation around the NFL, Mike, about the importance of these preseason games, and while the final score certainly doesn't matter, there is the evaluation of your roster, your personnel. You can't replicate these live reps and simulate them in practice, so these are your moments. Go out, play fast, play confident, build those...
Oh, a loose football! And I think a Bronco player was able to get in there. He was, so Denver keeps possession of the football.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 35-yard line.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 30. That's good for a Broncos first down.
Now it's Dobbins, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. This is intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. Still on the move. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Washington. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is fielded inside the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. And Greg, week 1 here in the preseason. Look, we know a lot of the guys who are going to make the roster, but there's still a lot to happen in training camp. In trouble, and down he goes.
You know what they say about Murphy's Law, Mike? Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. He's had a pick 6 earlier in the game. Now he takes a sack. Fortunate for him, there's a lot of football to be played, but this has been a disastrous start.
And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
brings up third down.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He'll try to run for it. And he'll get into the slide here, but he's going to be well short of the first down.
A gain of 9. It's fourth down.
And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. The Commanders' offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
On the RPO, he'll just flip it forward. Here's 3rd and 2.
Washington. No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's shut. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. And John to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. This one fielded out beyond the 25. The Broncos offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
He'll give it to Dobbins. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. From the 43, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. That one is complete to Hartman. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Here's Dobbins. He'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Broncos 1st down.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2nd and 8 at the 18-yard line.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Intended for McCall.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
DeJean on the coverage.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. On 4th down, here's McCarthy. That's taken in, and he's going to have that 1st down. They didn't want to settle for 3, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll run for the 1st time with their fullback. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos. Will Lutz now for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Broncos will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set, take over. And so far, 2 drives, 2 punts, no first downs. Not a winning formula as they start drive number 3. On the bootleg, it is shut. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. That's the linebacker, Nick Bonito. He gets in there for the sack, and it looks like the time off has not slowed him down one bit.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Throwing on second down, shot. Rolling to the left. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter. Set to go now on 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
He'll look to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's caught. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. A big play there for Washington. 35 yards.
First down.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 11.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Yeah, it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
His kick is good. And the Commanders will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Broncos offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, There was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, they'll have him in a flash, and he lost the football. And the Commanders come up with the takeaway.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
The Commanders' offense ready to get back to work. They'll begin with the football in the red zone already as the defense has their back to the wall to start this drive. It's first down, and they'll run. He is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. It is 3rd and long.
It's 3rd down and 13.
He'll drop the throw. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line.
Having a dominant pass rush so often translates to wins. But that's hardly been the case here, Mike, and they're able to add another sack to their total before half, and that's great. But somehow they still find themselves trailing, and that's the only thing that matters.
37-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Commanders will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one underneath to Mitchell. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing now from the gun. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball that extra second in the pocket, and with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time.
Brought down well short of the first down. So it'll bring up 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
The Commanders' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. That's into traffic, but taken in. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 16 yards on the game, and a quick 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And that is incomplete. 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down and 14.
Back to throw. This one complete to Washington. And he's going to get this close to a 1st down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it 4th down.
14 on the play. It's 4th down.
They'll try to run. And And he's going to have a Commanders first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
At the 42-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's 3rd down and 10.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Here's their punter now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The Broncos offense ready for this next possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. An inside give here to the fullback on the dive. And he's going to be brought down up past the 20. 12 yards on the game, and that's good for a quick first down.
10 at the 21-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. Taking off. He'll try to get there.
And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On the zone read, it's Mitchell. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
Brings up 2nd and
From the
9.
33, here's 2nd down and 9. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks, but right now it's been a lot of double coverage, it's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for Denver. Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. The Commanders' offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
This throw right side. caught by Hill. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and third down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
That is caught by Washington. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Here's 1st and 10. He takes off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
They'll throw out of the gun. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here comes 3rd and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice coverage here on 3rd down. They took away all of the outlets the quarterback had. Really left them with no opportunity other than to just throw that ball away. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A fair catch signal and taken at about the 18-yard line. The Broncos offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. And that's a nice job, something out of nothing, sidestepping defenders for a gain of 4. So, halftime straight ahead, and no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Quick throw here is complete. It'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. The Commanders' offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Nick Bonito getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A quick slant caught by Hill. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Washington.
On the RPO, he's just going to pitch this one forward. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Well, you know, Mike, if I had to guess, I'd say that's probably not what they had in mind when they called that play, but those guys on defense, it felt like they knew what was coming from the start, and they got to him in a hurry.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
In this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz schemes, stunts, whatever you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
A ball deep for the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's fourth down. The Commanders about to send this one away, as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The Broncos offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He connects with Mims. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
You know, we can sit up here all day long and critique the quarterback, and you can see his eyes aren't downfield. He's a little jittery in the pocket. But with the amount he's been sacked and hit today, Mike, I can't say I really blame him.
The Broncos bringing out their punter, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
That's good.
That one good for a dozen, and a very quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Right back to him on 1st down. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 49-yard
On the RPO, he'll just flip it forward. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. It's 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup
It's a
of
gain
5,
of 6.
but it will keep the drive going.
1st down.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
That's Washington, the man in motion. Back to the ground. He'll get it again.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with first down. That's into the hands of the fullback. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He's going to keep it himself.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Broncos first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
To the sideline and incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to the air once more on second down. Try to set up the screen for Mitchell. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Number 26.
Third down.
That's a gain of
3 to go.
7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A gain of only a yard.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on the...
Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Denver. And special teams changes the momentum. Right after a 3 and out, you think you're getting the ball back instead. Not just a turnover, Greg, but a touchdown the other way.
Yeah, and you can just see their body language. The wind has come out of their sails. The offense is fired up. Great job, defense. You force a 3 and out, and you got your helmet on. You think you're about to take the field and get a possession. Next thing you know, disaster strikes. Not only the turnover, Mike, the scoop score, and they take it back for 6.
16. Broncos 14. Will Lutz.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Here comes Hill on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Commanders' offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a first and 10. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
Down at the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain. But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable, incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Returnable from the 17. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Broncos offense about ready to take over once more. They trail by 2. And will start this drive with first and 10. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. So, 3 quarters now in the books. EA Sports back for more from the NFL preseason after this. Now they'll set up to throw. Got it into the hands of Mims. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up
on third down. They'll set up the blitz. Gets there, and he lost the football. The Commanders come up with it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around it. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Commanders 23, Broncos 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Broncos offense headed back to take over once more. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it over center with Mitchell. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
It's a loss of 2.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Here's 3rd and 7.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Bill looks to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
But just think back here in this game alone. How many drives have been undone as the result of their inability to protect the passer? They just can't keep a clean pocket, and they just keep going backwards.
And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. A fair catch called for and taken out beyond the 45-yard line. There's Dan Quinn as his Commanders head back onto the field. The cushion is 9 as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Back to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. 1st and 10.
Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
That's another Washington 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Now, faking the give. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
26. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. On 4th down, the Commanders send out Matt Gay to try the field goal. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Commanders will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Broncos offense ready to take over possession of the football. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Johnny Newton getting in there for the sack. It's got to feel great as he gets this preseason off on the right foot. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Commanders' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. It's all gone according to plan here in this preseason opener. And look to finish things strong here in the 4th quarter. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Throwing now from the gun. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that run. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The Broncos offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. Here comes Mitchell, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away. Incomplete. 3rd and 10.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
They'll throw out of the gun. Oh, the ball comes out. The Commanders come up with it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
There's Dan Quinn as his Commanders head back onto the field, and they'll have a chance to put this one to bed. They begin 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
They'll go with him again.
The running back on the option. The tackle made at the the 3-yard
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he will score! Touchdown, Commanders. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now Gay for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Commanders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Ooh! He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll step up and run this. And nice work there. Go into a slide and gain about 7.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
Quick hitting slant there. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. He'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
This guy's like a man amongst boys right now out here, Mike, and you just don't see these sort of dominant performances on the NFL level very often. I mean, whether they got to double team him or keep sliding the protection to him, I don't care what they got to do. Someone has to block this guy because he's completely destroying the entire game. So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's 4th down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
On 1st down, they'll run it on the draw. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. 1st down, Washington.
And the Commanders' 1st down.
Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He was brought down at the 26.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, they'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal. Touchdown, Washington. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. Gay to add the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Commanders are going to extend their lead.
Score, Commanders 40, Broncos 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Broncos offense getting set to get back to work. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
That's good.
A give to Mitchell. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
26 is the ball carrier. He's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
There's caught out wide on the RPO. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. A give up the middle for Mitchell. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up second and 2. He connects with Mims. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. So a win here on the road for the Commanders as they start things out with a victory here in the first week of this preseason. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. From Denver, good night, everybody.
some turmoil.